Hi David, good morning or good evening.
Well, 2 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 in the morning.
Hi David, we're sorry to call you at such the time. We've got a court hearing this morning at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
You're
7 hours ahead.
Yeah, it's 6:30, 20 past 6 in the morning here in the UK. We've come home after being at Mark Kishon Christopher's for the weekend, and there's a letter here saying that there's a court hearing this morning at 10 o'clock.
They are going to court to ask for us to not have no more contact with the baby.
Well, it's not their baby; it's your baby.
Yes, they're asking for.
I would make a big stink about that they're stealing babies out of the nursery so they can sell them on the international market.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with you as parents.
Yes, so they're saying they're requesting a court order to prevent us from seeing the baby anymore.
Well, that's a child. That's you haven't done any criminal act.
No.
So therefore, they're just taking your child and selling it to
Yes.
on the open market for money.
Yes, we know that.
Yes. Have
You
you?
don't have a social security number.
No.
So the state doesn't have jurisdiction over it. You're trying to establish jurisdiction.
We don't know what we can do. We don't know what to do at this point in time.
I call the newspapers up immediately and tell them you're going to court at 10 o'clock and they're taking away your child.
We have sacked the solicitors.
Yes.
We have contacted the radio.
I'd also call the Portuguese embassy.
I have. They say that they can't do anything because the situation is in court.
Because it's what?
Because the situation is in court, they say for me to resolve the things only with the solicitors.
No, they're just acting as part of the problem, not as a solution.
Yes.
Yes, I know that. I understand that.
We don't know. Have you got any other than the media? What about going into the courtroom? Is there?
Well, that's the only. They kidnapped your child, and they're doing it for profit.
Yes.
Do you remember that you said that you went to Australia and that family with eight children that you got in 4 hours? Is it any possible that you could do anything similar for us? I don't know precisely why you have done it, but I have the hope that you can bring our baby back, David.
Well, when you go to court tomorrow, you can bring up my name because Queen Elizabeth in the court system. I'm a federal judge in New South Wales, Australia, and you can bring up my name from America, and that this story will be posted on my website for 5 billion people to see how England has genocided India, South Africa, Hong Kong, and many other areas of the world. And it's just going to be another bad mark against them for child stealing of a baby from its mother, and the amount of pain and suffering that the English Empire is causing. They'll be called Nazis.
We have asked you that, David, to put on your website.
Yeah, I'll put it up on the website, and if they don't give your child back, I'll address them as being Nazis or human trafficking in children.
Yes.
And we'll let the world. This is an argument for the Hague to look at for because of the pain and suffering that you're going through.
So
for children marketing.
do we do that as a statement in court this morning, today?
Yeah. If they want to call me, they can call me. I mean, my phone number is published on the internet.
So
I'll flat out. You're going to get, I'm going to put this story up, and you're going to be exposed for the genocide, just like the genocide of the Solomon Islands, 1929.
yes.
Where they killed 1,129 people. The English Empire thinks they can go in and steal anything they want just because they got guns and clubs, and genocide anybody they want.
Yes. So
it's all going to come down around their ears.
So
I don't understand. Do I go to court and say what? I don't understand.
Yeah, you're going to go to court. You're going to go to court because they're that's your child. It's your blood. They don't have any contract for the child. Show me the contract with the correct parsing syntax grammar. You didn't give them any permission to take your child.
I don't know how to use that, David. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know how to use that. I have heard at your seminars, but I'm sorry. I do not know how to use it. I'm not smart enough. I haven't studied enough.
You don't have to know how. You just have to know my name. I'll do it.
I have given your papers with the help from Mark Kishon. We have served the papers, and now they stop the contact with the baby, and we have been waiting for the 15th of March because, like you said, that they might give the baby back by the 15th, and we have been waiting, and I don't even understand what really means the 45 days. What, based on what?
45 days is trust law. Most every on a planet has to obey the same trust law.
it's trust law, isn't it?
Trust law has been around since they built the pyramids.
So if we're running on the 45 days and it finishes today and tomorrow, then that means, as you said previously, they'll call a hearing, won't they, just before?
Well, they're calling a hearing today.
Yes, it's today in a couple of hours.
Right, that's the 45th day.
45 days.
The baby was born on the 1st. Today is 45 days. This is a leap year. There's 29 days in February. So therefore, today is the 45th day.
So it's running on a 45 days. So what is? I just need a plan of attack, David. I don't know what to do for an attack. I can.
They don't have a law to take your child. Period.
No.
It's all fiction.
Yes.
They don't have a law, rule, regulation, or code with correct parsing syntax grammar to steal your child.
Yes.
They're just child trafficking. That's all. I'm charging with child trafficking, and I'm going to run the article with 5 billion people in 150 languages that are going to witness it worldwide for the genocide that the Queen Elizabeth and their fiction courts are trying to impose.
So
they're trying to the fiction court system of England and the United States. They're trying to tell the world you're going to be in fiction, and you're going to get exposed. The insurance is going to get exposed. Everything's going to be exposed. You don't give your kid back.
So we walk tomorrow in court, today in court, and what do? We say your name, and what do we do?
How
do we do that?
We tell them you're in contact with me and that I've been following the story, and I'm going to be posting it up on the internet, on the Federal Postal Court website for genocide.
Federal Court
for
Postal.
Child stealing.
Yes.
Okay? They do this to 880,000 babies in the United States as well.
Yes.
Do they give me the baby back saying this? Do they give me the baby back saying your name, David?
You don't know.
Well, last year they stole 880,000 babies in the United States, and none of the people used my name.
No, that's... So, I go in there today. I'm kind of trying to get a way of doing this. I'm going to go in there and I'm just going to speak out a statement saying that the federal judge David-Wynn Miller has cited our case, and he's going to publish it and put it out to the whole world. If you don't,
I'm running I'm a presidential candidate.
Yes.
And I'm also going to make an issue about England's babies stealing babies out of the nursery, and it's going to become a political issue, not only for England but for the United States and Canada. Everywhere that the English courts are being practiced, they're stealing children.
Yes.
Just like the Chinese stole kids when Mao Zedong nationalized, and the Russians stole children, and the German Nazis stole children.
Yes, we just want to know how to get that in, how we use it, how we take it into court, how do we put it in, and what method of attack or...
You haven't done anything wrong to have them take your child.
No.
They want you to sign the baby over to the government or social services when you can take care of your child yourself.
Can they just...
The amount of embarrassment that England's going to suffer from this is going to cost them trillions of dollars in losses.
Can I ask you one thing, David?
What?
Please.
Should I have a hope that I'm going to have my baby back?
Like I said, it's going to take, if they don't give your child back, it's going to be an embarrassment on the crown for child trafficking. But they are not the government. They're just organized crime that's trafficking children.
Yes.
And they're published as such because they don't have correct grammar. They don't have a correct law, rule, regulation, or code. They're just stealing children for profit.
So if we go in there, if we don't go in there today, if we didn't get there today, and they go and do this, whatever they're planning to do, we still have a line of attack after whatever happens. We're going
to keep embarrassing them, just like they took those 8 children in Australia.
Yes.
And they kept them. They spent over $100,000 in solicitors.
Yes.
And after a year, it took me 4 hours to get them back with correct grammar.
How did you do that?
How do we do that here?
I wrote a quo warranto complaint against the Crown because the Crown didn't have correct grammar to take the children.
Is that
They were lying.
Is that something we can do?
England's courts don't have correct grammar either. They're 100% fraud.
Yes.
They don't teach you how to read and write above a second grade reading level.
Yes. I know. So can we do these things? I don't know how to do them right now. I don't have access to whatever that was yet. That, prosecuting or whatever you did in the Australia. I don't know, David.
The only thing I did in Australia was tell the court that they had fraudulent conveyance of language. That was it.
Yes.
Setting fraud. Say again.
All he said in court in Australia was they were on fraudulent grammar.
Okay.
So was that prosecution, or you just made that as a statement?
I just made the statement, and I was there to witness.
There to witness.
They know you've been talking to me. The FBI supplies information to the courts.
Yes.
David, if you would be now in court doing this, how would you say the words? We are recording and we'll just repeat. Could you just say the words, please, that you would say in court? The right words that we should say today in court to get our baby back.
Well, I tell you the same thing every time. That
Yes.
show me the correct sentence structure, communication, parse, syntax, grammar, performance of the laws, rules, regulations, and codes that the court has jurisdiction over this child, that they can take it from you as the mother, and the natural mother, natural father. And deny you your children.
Yeah.
And we say this as a personal statement. I'm sorry, we are being so simplistic, David. Trying to get it as simple as possible. This is said as a personal statement or as a document court.
It's just a statement you're going to say, but it'll be followed up by other things if you don't give your child back.
Yes. Okay.
When David, like when we went to court last time, it seems like they do their own thing, and we don't really know when we are able to speak. When can we speak? If we speak, if we are doing anything that is an offence to court, if someone will come and just get me and put me in prison, I don't know. I'm completely unaware of how these things work. When can I speak in court?
You can speak when they tell you can speak, because they sent you an invitation letter.
Yes.
But they never mentioned that I could speak last time.
Well, you just speak up then.
Yes.
Okay.
We have.
Child.
Yeah.
The judge isn't in the court. He's just an actor on the stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't received a court summons. We've received a letter from the council who are taking our baby saying that there's a hearing tomorrow or today, but we haven't received any court summons. It's just a council letter.
Well, then you're probably not going to be in court. You're going to be in a meeting room.
Yes. Family courts are secret. They just act. I believe that they just rent a room.
Family courts keep everything secret because that's where they steal the children, and only the mother and the father are allowed to come in.
Yes.
Okay.
Or one of their organized crime people, which are your solicitors and your barristers and your attorneys.
Yes, we've sacked them.
They won't let other family members in or anybody else that can help you.
Yes.
Can we take... We're going to take the record and record what's going to happen today in court.
Record what goes on. We're going to publish it anyways.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
The bottom line is they don't have a law, rule, regulation, or code to take your child, and you're the natural mother and natural father. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay, thanks, David.
Give me a call back after your hearing's done.
Pardon?
Right?
Call you back after the hearing.
Give me a call back.
Thank you.
Okay.
We will.
Or you can call me and I'll talk to the judge.
Oh, we will do then.
We could call you. We could call you today. In about 4 hours. Is that what you're saying? 5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
And put you on loudspeaker, and you can speak to the judge.
That's right.
Thank you. Okay. So at 9:30 we arrive to there, and 10:30 is the hearing. So we will put you in loudspeaker then.
What else could you? Would you be able to speak to the usher bloke as well, the usher person?
I'll talk to anybody you want me to.
Yes.
Okay. So we will say that you are our counsel, without saying your name.
Yes, we.
You and Federal Postal Judge David-Wynn Miller.
Yeah.
That and the English Crown made me a federal land court judge.
So.
And the United Nations has me listed as a plenipotentiary judge. Hawaii has me listed as the federal postal judge and federal judge. And I've been a federal judge for 18 years. And I know the laws, rules, regulations, and codes, and I can cause them a lot of embarrassment if that's what they want. For one child, it isn't going to stop. I'm going to tell the whole world.
Yes.
And what they'll do is they'll bring sanctions against England. It's an island state, and cut off their resources until you give your child back. Maybe after they lose a couple $100 billion in trade in that, they might give your kid back. Because the International Monetary Fund is just a big debt fraud.
Yes.
Stealing homes and stealing anything they could get their hands on.
Yeah, harvesting.
But yeah, they've been harvesting everybody.
Okay. Whew.
Now they're starting to harvest children. Babies.
Yes. It's time for it to stop, David.
David, I have my fears. I'm fearful that for us to speak, they will be intimidating and they will take us to prison. I know that people have used your paperwork and they have Kevin has been taken to prison.
No, that's not right.
No, I'm wrong. Sorry.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right. It's my stupid fears. I'm sorry.
No, that's wrong.
All right. Okay. All right. Then we will call you then in about 4 hours time, and God
if
help.
the judge wants to talk to me personally, he can. He can download any of my videos off the internet if they haven't already.
Yeah.
He knows what my voice sounds like. He knows it, and he can make the phone call from the website.
So we can.
Okay.
So we can call. We can say to him that or her that you are our counsel and you would like to. You will speak.
I'm not your counsel. I'm a federal judge, and I can't be your counsel.
Oh,
I'm just standing by, and I will publish the fact that they're stealing babies that don't belong to them.
Did you say standing party?
Standing by.
Standing by. Sorry.
I'm an overseer.
Standing by. Over. Oh, we can't say you are counsel then.
No, I'm an overseer.
Overseer.
It's like you have an oversight committee for the Senate Oversight Committee, and England has an oversight committee. It appointed Benjamin Franklin back in 1775. And we captured the Benjamin Franklin Court and opened it up in quantum language, and now we're the Federal Postal Court of America and Canada. And they're a Canadian, and Canada is under their banking rules. That's why Queen Elizabeth's on their money. See, so she's postmaster.
Yes, I know.
So
Yeah.
the Federal Postal Court for Canada, and they issued a federal postal stamp 45 days after we opened up the court. They've honored the position that the court is open again, and as a federal judge, I'm telling them if they're not using correct parsing, syntax, grammar, and have proof as to why they have jurisdiction over the child, then they're guilty of kidnapping and human trafficking.
Mm.
And that'll be published on the internet for 5 billion people to read and sanction England. And maybe when they lose a few $100 billion worth of trade, they'll wake up that they can't keep going out and stealing from the world. They don't have a contract. They got kicked out of India for stealing and for abuse.
So you are standing by and the overseer of our case. That's what you are, David. Is that correct? The overseer of our case.
Correct.
Okay. Great. I am recording the call as well.
Okay.
And correctness has jurisdiction worldwide, just like a math problem has jurisdiction worldwide.
Correctness has jurisdiction.
Correctness, right. Correct parsing, syntax, grammar has jurisdiction worldwide.
Jurisdiction, world.
Under the International Styles Manual.
Correct. Sentence. Structure.
Math interface on grammar has jurisdiction worldwide.
Maths. Maths jurisdiction, did you say?
Yes, 199 countries voted for it.
Maths
In the
jurisdiction.
United Nations, including England.
Correct sentence structure. The maths jurisdiction has.
It's recorded that.
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Thank you, David.
Thank you very much, David. And
All right. Let me call back after you get out of court, or when you're in court. Either way, I don't care.
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you,
All right.
David.
Thank you very much. And speak to you later. Then. Thank you.
Thank you, David.
Right.
Bye for now. Bye bye.